Drink Biometics.
My family loves the products. They won't go a day without them.
I drank it, and 30 minutes later I was going, wow, where do I get this?
Vitamins give your body what it needs to accomplish what it's supposed to.
They have their Biometics, and it's going to really aid them in school to be the best that they can be in everything that they do.
Think you're eating healthy, taking care of yourself, getting the proper nutrients to build up your immune system and fight the aging process, maybe burn calories effectively? Well, these people are.
Vitamins give your body what it needs to accomplish what it's supposed to. And if you can access those nutrients, if you can access that stuff, your body changes, and it can't change for anything more than the positive.
Even if you just get on just the basic products, your immune system, your energy, your hair, your skin, everything changes about you for the good. You just feel wonderful.
It was just so easy, convenient, and it worked. And really and truly, I will have to admit that I say that Biometics has, in a lot of ways, saved my life.
As a mom, just to see these two children, to know that we're giving their body everything it needs, their brain everything that it needs in the developmental years when it counts the most. They have an invisible armor on them. They have their Biometics, and it's going to really aid them in school to be the best that they can be in everything that they do.
I did feel it right away. Actually, within the first 20 minutes of my sample, I felt a difference. I could tell energy boost, and I knew there was really something to Biometics.
I love Biometics. Share Biometics with everyone.
Biometics is a drink you enjoy once a day, and it gives you the nutrition you need to accomplish more out of your busy day. This isn't just ordinary nutrition, though. Science today is telling us how important good nutrition is and what supplements can do for you. But most nutritional supplements on the market are poorly absorbed, and most of the nutrients you're taking aren't being used by your body. Biometics is different. It's not a tablet or a pill. It's not an exotic juice from some fruit you've never heard of. It's great nutrition, but in a highly available form. In fact, the nutrients in our products are up to 500% more efficient than standard form nutrients. How do we do that? Listen to Dr. David Rotolo explain exactly what our proprietary process is all about.
The process of micellizing or micellization is actually a natural process that does occur in the body. And as I mentioned, the body actually takes fat-soluble nutrients as large amounts of fat globules and acts on them in such a way that it breaks them up. And it's a natural process that occurs. Micellization is not a technical term that was created. It actually is the process by which the body converts a fat into a micelle, which is really a tiny particle of fat surrounded by water that makes it so small that it actually can pass through the intestinal tract. So the process of micellizing is a natural process that occurs in the body. So if you're making a product, if you can mimic that or somehow duplicate what the body does by taking that first and taking the fat and making the particle size small, you're really doing what the body does, but that way you have a much more efficient mechanism of bringing nutrients in, particularly the fat-soluble nutrients, and they're becoming more and more important because we realize a lot of the antioxidants are also fat-soluble. So in Biometics, there's an effort now to use some of the new technology. The biocellular micellization process basically is taking a variety of the nutrients all together at one time, using food-approved materials and making a micellular system out of all of them at once so that you have greater absorption than you would in the oil form or a powder form, and that's what we've done.
I had been taking very reputable firms' pills and capsules, standing at the kitchen sink, drugging them down and losing them within minutes. I just couldn't keep them down, and I kept saying to my family, we need to find something liquid that would be so much better. And as human nature will go, I had it rattling around the back of my car for 6 weeks before I finally opened the bottles and found out this stuff is really good. This is it. This is the company we've been looking for. The support from the company is really wonderful, but it means nothing if you don't have a really great product to use. Finally, we started taking it in the spring, and it was like this stuff is amazing.
I know what they've done for me. They've changed my life, so I just want to spread the news and tell as many people as I can about these wonderful products. I've lost 60 pounds in a year. I get up earlier now. I get to spend more time with my family because I'm not as tired when I get home from work, and just more quality time with my family.
Biometics is a different kind of company, not built on hype or empty promises, but rather the results people get using these products and the love we have for helping others. We're willing to bet that you'll love them too. That's why we have a no-risk satisfaction guarantee. If you try the products for 30 days and don't love them as much as we do, we'll refund your money, no questions asked. Because at the end of 30 days, you'll either get your health or your money back guaranteed.
Drink Biometics, share Biometics.